Good morning. I'm Pastor Cory of the First Baptist Church. As you have found us on our Facebook website, I want to let you know that it's good to be back. It's been a while since I have taped something to put on Facebook, but I figure it was time to do just that. Last Sunday, we looked at the book of Haggai, the first chapter, and there we found a most interesting verse in chapter 1 and verse 4. It said, "Is it a time for you yourselves to be living in your paneled houses while this house remains a ruin?" Certainly this passage goes back to Haggai's message of prophecy as he speaks to the nation of Israel as they had returned from their exile in Babylon. They have now returned, and it seems that they had been back in Jerusalem for about 15 to 18 years, and yet they stopped rebuilding the temple that had been destroyed. They got real excited about it at the start. They began to work and to move, and everybody took part. But then things happened, and they stopped. Well, Haggai asked them, "Is it time for you to be living in paneled houses while the house of the Lord, in essence, is in ruin?" Simply saying, no, it's not. Certainly we can liken it to our church, the church around the world, as more and more things have come in and taken priority over the work of the Lord through the local church. This coming Sunday, the 8th of January, we will be looking at the second chapter, where there we find Haggai continuing his message of prophecy here, actually giving a second message just about 6 weeks after the first. And he encourages Zerubbabel, Joshua, and the remnant of Israel to be strong, to be strong, to be strong. Here at First Baptist Church, I want to encourage you to be strong in the Lord. I hope you're able to come tomorrow. I know it's short notice, but if you see this Facebook post and are in the Blairsville area, I want to invite you this Sunday at 10:45 to come and join us. Next Sunday, the 15th, we'll have the joy of having Reverend Mark Masergian Smith with us to speak to us about the life cycle of the church. Recently, we have come up with a list of those members in our church that we haven't seen for over 5 years. And I believe the number is 64 people that have simply been on the rolls that haven't left, but have not attended. Then we have another 56 that are on an inactive list, those that have simply disappeared and have no interest in the church. As we look at those two lists, we come down to a very, very small number. It's a number that causes me great concern as pastor, as I counted just about 25 names to place on our active roll. Now, I don't know if you're into the active rolls, the inactive rolls, the members that should be dropped, and all of that stuff. I don't know. But what I do know is that First Baptist Church is not done doing ministry in our Blairsville community. I want you to be a part. God has a lot of work for us to do yet. And we're not quitting, whether we're 25, whether we're 12, or simply just 1 or 2. God has a purpose, and we're going to continue to seek Him. And we're going to continue to seek to rebuild the church of Jesus Christ that meets here. Not for the First Baptist Church glory, not for my glory, not for the glory of the American Baptist churches of Pennsylvania and Delaware, but for the glory of God. Seriously, you don't have anything to do tomorrow morning? Get yourself out of bed. 10:45, our morning worship service. Come and join us. And I can guarantee you will be encouraged through worship and through God's Word. God bless you, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And I'll be getting a post on earlier in the week, as long as I can figure out how to post this to YouTube and then to my Facebook. Hopefully that'll happen today. God bless, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.